So Colleen Ballinger is back at it again. But not really, it's her sister this time. And unfortunately, the recurrent character had to be Adam Mcintyre. If you recall, Adam was the one exploding the story wide open on Colleen having creepy, inappropriate conversations with her minor fans, hence the iconic ukulele apology that wasn't really an apology. She did not acknowledge anything. Well, time has passed and Adam is now an adult and a content creator. He was invited to VidCon 2026 as a feature creator and he was really excited about it. That is, until he learned Rachel Ballinger was also going to be there. So, something I didn't talk about on the Colleen Ballinger video is her family. The Ballingers are interesting people, to say the least. I mean, Colleen came from them, right?
My family knows what Colleen did. My friends know what Colleen did. I had so many YouTuber friends, and then when everything hit the fan, who left? My YouTuber friends.
So obviously, Adam was extremely uncomfortable. He reached out to VidCon to talk about it, but the company has stated they don't want to be involved in the middle of internet drama. People are outraged. They are demanding that Rachel be uninvited from the event. But is it really fair?
Yes! Yes!
But remember, VidCon is a business, and scrolling through YouTube, we should know by now that canceling a creator is not a death sentence, especially a creator that brings a lot of money to the company, like Colleen and her family, for example. Remember, in the ukulele song, Colleen put Adam as a cloud chaser who canceled her because he needed attention, thus making her audience hate him. Of course, he doesn't want to be in the same room as Rachel. Can you blame him? Rachel can actually bring Colleen alongside her. By the way, Colleen can have access to everything if Rachel invites her. People are speculating that this whole thing was created by the Ballingers. They want to put Adam in his place for doing what he did. You know, exposing her with her own words.
Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
It sucks that this happened to Adam, but this only solidifies my take that the cancelled isn't really doing anything because, I mean, the organizers didn't think putting these two people in the same panel was a bad idea. Probably they didn't know because people on the internet, including myself, have the attention span of a goldfish. That's the reason Colleen still exists. That's the reason Miranda is going to be resurrected. And that's the reason James Charles still has a channel and an audience that buys every product he pushes. Money makes the world run, while morals are hijacked in the backseat. And speaking of James Charles, by now you have seen the video of him melting down over a Spirit Airlines worker losing her job and asking James to help her with a GoFundMe she had. Maybe he got this upset once he noticed this was an adult woman messaging him. He deleted the meltdown and then posted another video corroborating his thoughts, but nicer.
The reason I made that video yesterday, though, was a lot of people these days do not have the make it work mentality. They have no desire to actually put in the effort to try to fix a problem and get themselves out of a situation. They immediately result in asking for help. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. In my personal opinion, though, it should be a last resort. If you disagree, that's totally fine. That's your personal opinion. I'm not going to apologize for having mine.
He deleted that one as well. And then he posted an apology where he, shirtless and in bed, says sorry and asks the girl to message him so he can give her some money and a proper apology. What I'm left believing is that he probably records himself a lot while shirtless and in bed, you know. The only thing I have to add here is, in the first video, and probably the second one as well, his thoughts were rapid, they were concise, and he thought he was cooking. Why? Because he is surrounded by people who believe the same as him. He probably talks about other people, hardworking people, in this manner because he really thinks he is better than the majority. James Charles has a gigantic ego and his friends are either the same or are a bunch of yes men. So not only side-eye him, but also the people he calls friends. We have a saying in Latin America, tell me who you hang out with and I will tell you who you are. Sorry, the stories don't have a happy ending. Adam has chosen to step back from the invitation and is really sad about it. And while James did reach out to the girl and gave her like $500, Hi Amber, I wanted to reach out privately with an apology for the video I made. It was disgraceful and completely unnecessary, and there is no excuse for me yelling at and berating someone for asking for help in a shitty situation that was completely out of your control. I am so sorry for adding to what was already a distressing time. I am so ashamed for most only the video, but also for being so disgustingly out of touch. I will send your video today and was so glad to see your GoFundMe has exploded, but I also know that getting attention online can be scary and overwhelming, especially when you never ask for it in the first place. I have spent the last few days reading stories from real people about what it's actually like losing a job without notice, and also learning about the journey to find a new one when so many people are going through the same situation. I have just donated to your GoFundMe, but also please know I'm here if there is anything else I can blah blah blah. We don't care, right?
He decided to message me on TikTok and he wanted to privately apologize. I know another question on here is, do I accept his apology? So I'm just gonna answer it right together. Hell no.
It's the fact that you turned on your camera, you recorded this seemingly sober, question mark, and you posted it. For what? You thought we was gonna be on your side? Absolutely not. What's particularly annoying about this is that I know ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm not saying that I want something to happen to you, but all I'm saying is as a white man, you can turn on your camera, talk absolutely crazy out the side of your neck, and it's going to warrant zero consequences for you, much like many other things. I don't know what the hell inspired this post, but that was absolutely a terrible take.
People will forget about this whole thing and keep consuming their stuff. The commodity of the audience is sometimes so strong that even illegal stuff cannot stop their favorite content creators.
Well, that sucks.
Thank you so much for watching. How about you subscribe and give the video a like? I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your day and remember to take good care of yourself. Bye bye.